What's going on, y'all? Girl, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, and I ain't even gonna try to hold y'all because I only got a few more minutes before work start. I just remembered that I did not do this review, okay? And you wanna know what's so messed up about it? And what's crazy about it is the fact that ain't nobody remind me. I mean, I must have mentioned it earlier in the week or whatever, but y'all ain't say shit. So I had almost forget, girl. But anyway, we are back. I think this is the season finale of American Horror Stories. What is this? Season 2, episode 8, The Lake, okay? And I'm gonna be honest, I will say probably maybe like the last 2 episodes was kind of okay. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was like, you need to admit that you really actually like this season. I actually didn't really like it, but it was watchable. It wasn't terrible. It just wasn't as good and up to par as I would have liked it to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted a little bit more guts and a little more gore, a little bit more, ooh, spooky this and spooky that, like the original season. But then again, that last American Horror Story season, they could have fucking kept that, okay? Because I don't know, it just wasn't rocking with me. But anyway, it wasn't bad. It wasn't completely terrible. It had a couple of episodes in here out of the 8 that was okay with me. This was cool. This was all right. It wasn't much. It was giving very much all the other movies that you have ever seen where, you know, you have a city or you have a small town and there's a lake there and you find out that, oh, it was another town or whatever that was buried underneath that lake. And baby, it was giving very much Lake Lanier out there in Georgia, okay? Because baby, you know that lake is haunted, according to the people. Every time I hear about that goddamn lake, baby, somebody dying out there, okay? So I don't know. But anyway, we start the episode off. We got these kids going on the lake and they playing, and you got this boy named Jake. He's so like a nerd or whatever, but he's a cute nerd, you know, and he's talking to this girl, or this girl comes over to talk to him. And, you know, she was like, what you into? And he's telling her about how he got this topography map or whatever, trying to find this sunken city, you know what I'm saying, called Lake Reef or something like that, the city of Reef or whatever the fuck it is, okay? And his sister is on the boat. His name is Jake, his sister name is Finn. And they was like, oh my God, first of all, Finn said, fuck that bitch that you talking to because she a hoe, okay? He was like, calm down because I want that hoe to be a hoe for me. I said, all right, Jake, you know your strengths, okay? If she throwing it at you, if you gonna go ahead and catch it, I guess, you know? He said, listen, I ain't trying to wife the girl. I just want to see what's up. But he found out, you know, his calculations that where they're at in the lake, they're like right on top of this hidden city or this old town or whatever. So he was like, who gonna dive down there with me? His sister volunteers, or, you know, just went on ahead with him, and they go down there. And while they're swimming and doing all this stuff, it was like this well that was underneath the water. And as he looking at the stuff, a hand or something pulls up. And I said, oh my God, it was giving very much The Fog, okay? If y'all ever saw The Fog, that's what it was giving, you know? It was giving that a little bit, and probably some other movies that y'all can think of off the top of your heads, but I can't think of right now, and I'll probably most likely agree with y'all. But, you know, a hand comes up and pull him down. Of course, it scares Finn, and she's trying to get him out there, but the hand they just pull him down into the damn well. You know, so we lose Jake, all right? And so Finn comes up, and she's crying, she's screaming, oh my God, my brother, where's my brother? Somebody help. And then it goes 4 months later. 4 months later, we see Finn coming back to the house, and I was like, damn, bitch, why everybody just coddling her? I know the brother just died, but why they acting like this just happened? Oh, because she just got out of a mental institute. And who the mama? I said, bitch, the whole time. It took me a good, you know, couple of scenes to realize who the mama was, because I was like, she looks familiar, but I don't see the little crooked mouth like she usually has that used to be so pronounced when she was a little younger. And I said, I had to look it up. I was like, I know it, bitch. Alicia Silverstone. I said, come through, mama. You know, I ain't seen her in a minute, but you know, it's good to see she's still out here getting these little roles or whatever. You know, it was giving very much like any very like horror movie or whatever that you've probably seen. And Basically they had took Finn to a mental institution, I guess, to get over what was going on, because Finn kept on saying something is in that lake. Something fucking happened, because they never found Jake's body. And she even asked her mama, what did y'all put in the casket when y'all buried him? She just said some mementos that he had or whatever. But you know, she was talking, the mama was talking to the daddy. The daddy felt like it was too soon to bring the daughter back, you know, and she was like, a couple of weeks wasn't gonna hurt. I mean, what was a couple of weeks gonna do? Like, come on, why are you keep on trying to tell me that, you know, we're not supposed to bring our daughter home? I get it that she's struggling with, you know, the death of her brother because she was there, but damn, I need my child here too. And so, you know, he go do his shit, and I guess he's so heavily involved in work or whatever, and that's the issue as well. So she at one point went to go take a bath, run some bath water. She walked past the door. He don't even hear shit coming from her. And it was just irritating me, because when she turned that water on and that damn hand came up out that tub and was trying to pull her down, I said, now wait a minute, what she got to do with this? We ain't on the lake, bitch. What's happening? She's screaming and shit, and he just, ain't nobody come to her rescue. I said, so is this one of those things where it's inside her mind and, you know, it's not really happening? It was like she was sleepwalking, but she's not really acting it out. It's just acting it out in her mind, because he showed enough didn't get up. Granted, he had his AirPods in, but bitch, when I have my AirPods in, sometimes I can still hear shit, okay? And I said, damn, you don't hear that screaming? But, you know, she was a little concerned. Then she had another incident where she was going to, you know, she was downstairs, and all of a sudden she heard some gargling and some shit going on outside, and the door bust open. She had somebody turned on the water in the kitchen, and so the door bust open outside to the back door, and she goes out there to the pool gurgling, okay? It's just like overflowing out the little drain. There you go, the drain or whatever. So she turns it off, and then she put the top back on, right? And it stops. Okay, cool. Next thing you know, she walked past a little bit. She probably walked a couple of feet, and all of a sudden water just started rushing through, and it's seawater. It's like lake water, because you see seaweeds and all that shit, like foliage and everything just coming up too. And then at this point she turns around, and it's Jake, because she hears this voice saying, mama, find my body, mama. Come find me, mama. I was like, oh my God. She turned around. It was Jakey J. And he was like, mama, find my body. I said, oh, he still look human enough. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't decomposed in 4 months. The body didn't go nowhere. Like, that's crazy. You know, he's well preserved to be underwater like that. That's interesting. Okay, so at this point, fast forward or whatever, mama thinks she going a little bit crazy, but she really don't. Okay, she want to go back down there to the lake, because she like, listen, these nightmares is coming in, and I ain't even sleep. So how the hell am I having nightmares and I ain't even fucking sleep? You having daymares, bitch, okay? Your ass is wide the fuck awake, and you just zoning the fuck out, and people talking to you. I said, girl, you need a little bit of help, okay? Let me tell you something. I don't do these haunted grounds. I don't do small towns or whatever, because I always think something going on. Roanoke, bitch, okay? Listen, ain't nobody got time for that. Indian burial grounds, I believe in that shit, okay? Just a little bit, just a little bit. You don't play with the spirits, okay? And to be honest, I feel as though this whole city, this whole country, this whole world is built on burial grounds, okay? That's just what I feel. You know, we playing with the spirits. We stumping on their graves, bitch, okay? But anyway, so that wound up happening, and of course she get into it big with the daddy, because the daddy is just resisting, like, you don't want to go see what happened to your son? She said, I need to go find my son, bitch. He coming to me in my dreams and everything. I gotta find his goddamn body. What is going on? You know, and he didn't want to go. He basically trying to make it seem like she crazy as shit. And I'm like, damn, daddy, why are you offering so much resistance, okay? Oh, well, they spend weeks and months trying to find the body, and they search this place, and they search that place, and, you know, some parts of the well or whatever, the lake is like hundreds of feet deep. And she was like, well, where he was, it wasn't. And she said, fuck that shit, I'm finna go. Meanwhile, her daughter Finn was like, listen, mama, I believe your ass, and I've been saying this shit, and I'm gonna go with you. Daddy ain't gotta fucking know. Let's just go ahead and get up in this car and roll out. So, of course, mama was putting the shit up in the car. She having little visions inside the house, looking out the backyard, you know, of good times or whatever, when all of them was together. And so she snapped out of it, because Finn came and got her, but they went down there to the lake, right? So they get there. I said, oh, mother, daughter working together. We finna solve the mystery. And I said, all right, let's go ahead and get this done, Alicia Silverstone. You cannot have Alicia come up in here and play victim or whatever. No, she got to be the savior. All right. I said, that's right. Woman power, bitch. Okay. Spice Girls. Spice up your life. I am about to go watch Spice World. That is my movie, y'all. I don't know how that came into play, but it was on my mind. It was on my mind. Okay. But that is one of the dumbest movies ever, but it is so good. It is such a cult classic. Anyway, so they get to the lake, they get on the boat. The mama is the one that's gonna do all the diving, right? She do the diving and shit. The daughter is gonna be, you know, if something goes wrong, I'ma pull your ass in or whatever. So she do the diving, she up in the water, she go a little further, she finally see the well where Jake was, okay? And then as she is over there, she see 3 fucking corpses. The corpses is just really intact, and I was just really concerned and confused. I said, where these motherfuckers come from? And she wound up pulling the necklace off of one of them, right? And then at this point, you know, she turns around because I think she felt like another body or something behind her, and it was Jake. And I thought it was like, oh my God, is this a dream or whatever? But come to fuck to find out, that was really Jake's body. And I said, excuse the fuck out of me. Now, the way water is made up, and when a body is in the water for a long time, the way that bitch bloke the fuck up, okay? And it was in there 4 months, and that body looked so intact, muscles and all. I said, oh, okay. The fish ain't eat his shit up. But I know this is fiction, but you know, I just had concerns. Y'all know me, I had to bring the real world in. But anyway, so, you know, of course, she talking to the detective or whatever, and he was like, damn, my people did this whole time and we couldn't find it, and you came here this one moment and you found the body and everything, and it was like so crazy. And she was like, also, I found this, and she gave him the necklace, and the necklace said Boom, and she was like, who is Boom? And he said, it belongs to the descendant of the family, Boom family, that was originally here, and his descendant that's still alive is named Millie Boom, right? And so at this point, she winds up getting a phone call from the daddy, and he pissed off. You took our daughter down there, and I done told you not to do this. She was like, bitch, calm the fuck down. I done found your damn son, okay? He was like, oh my God, all right, well, I'm gonna be down there in a minute, or y'all come to the house. Fuck all of that. Mama went to go see Miss Millie, all right? Miss Millie old ass, she, was that Balenciaga? No, it was another one. It was another one. I know exactly who she is. I can't, and y'all can put it in the comments. I can't think of it right now, but I know who she is. But basically, what she says is, Boom was her great-great-granddaddy, okay? And this was the town that, you know, the Prescotts, because the lake is called Lake Prescott. I said, oh, to scream. And so, you know, come to find out, the land was, the town was run by Reed Prescott, okay? And he wanted to make a dam where that lake is at. That's why they got the lake now, because he made the dam and all that shit. He wanted to get a control of the energy, get paid off of it. And Millie Boom, granddaddy, was like, hell no. And it was 2 other dudes that was offering resistance. So they took his ass, and them 3 tied him up to the well, and then said, fuck y'all finna die slow and drown, because they just let the water come and drown their ass, right? And so they was like, damn. And come to find out, the lake in the town is being run by this bank, right? And the bank just so happened to be the damn bank that Fan and Alicia Silverstone husband work at. I said, ain't that about a bitch? So of course now, when he come down there trying to get all the information and all huff and puff in his chest or whatever, she dropped that bomb on him and like, listen, so this lake, you know what it is or whatever, you working for these people that's been doing this shit? He was like, I mean, I heard about it, but you know, it's just work or whatever. He trying to make it seem like ain't nothing to it. But the whole time, he knows some bullshit is going on, right? The Prescott name, all of that shit, come to find out, he was just gaslighting the fuck out of his wife because he don't want to put it out there that, bitch, he's a goddamn Prescott, all right? He knows the shit and everything. And come to fuck to find out, the reason why Jake got fucking killed is because those souls and those spirits and those people that were screwed over by his goddamn people they coming back for their ass. They getting fucking revenge. So that's why Jake innocent ass got fucking killed. And then the daughter was, first of all, the daddy wasn't trying to believe it. He was trying to make it seem like the mama was being crazy or whatever. But then the daughter was like, no, bitch, you need to understand this shit, because what if they come after me? Okay, because I ain't got shit to do with this. But then all of a sudden, the lights go out in the house, right? The electricity go out, the phone go out. The people start coming out the goddamn lake like the fucking Swamp Thing. I said, oh my God, go get his ass, all right? So he want to go out there, and they trying to figure out what's going on. Baby, them people done got his ass. They done got his ass, and he was trying to get out. I said, don't try to help his ass, because he wasn't trying to help you. He was gaslighting your ass mama the whole goddamn time. He ain't give a fuck about y'all son, to be quite honest, all right? And they done took his ass to the fucking lake and drowned his ass. Dust for dust, bitch. Blood for blood, bitch. That's just what it is. We getting our goddamn revenge, okay? And that's just how it was. The mama and the daughter understood that at that moment. She was like, the daughter was like, so what are we gonna tell people? The goddamn truth, bitch. Okay, this fucking motherfucking town was built on a goddamn lie and murder. That's what it is. And it wanted revenge, and it got it. And that was basically the episode. It was cute. I had to laughing it up for y'all, okay? Because it was gonna be a quick review. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode. I gotta get down here to work so we can open. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.